Hey, what's up, dudes and girls? We are here, day 3 of phase 2 of the dumbbell only program, and we're gonna switch things up a little bit today in this video. Typically, we've been doing pretty informational heavy kind of stuff, really break down the exercises in the meantime, kind of show a couple sets and just kind of explain how to do it. But today I feel like it might be kind of cool to just do a straight workout, kind of in this raw form and just bust right through it. So let's get this started. Gotta get some space. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. I might grab some space over here. Busy gym is hopping. All right, time to grab the dumbbells. All right, here we go, jumping squats. Yeah, so ballistic style movement. Kind of get your placing down a little bit. This is about hip width, and we're grabbing the dumbbells and just keeping it at your sides here. So it lowers that center of gravity. You might have to do a couple jumps to kind of get used to, as you can tell, is just kind of getting it going first, and then once I kind of get comfortable with it, I can kind of go right into each jump, like right after the other. And rest time's gonna be pretty short, because we wanna keep that heart rate up. Got 4 sets of 8, here we go. I'm not going too heavy, as you can see. You can go a little bit heavier, but the heavier you go, of course, tougher it's gonna be, and you still wanna make sure you keep that really good form, pretty vertical torso, dip those hips, get as low as you can, and then just create a lot of that power and force. Get yourself up to the top position. Try to jump as high as you can, but in a safe manner though. Make sure you catch yourself, bending those knees to cushion that fall, because you want to just land flat-footed and knees locked, because it'll put a lot of pressure on the knee joint. Okay, here we go, set number 3. Now if you're trying to increase your vertical jump, jumping squats are gonna help with that. So really that specificity in your training is gonna help a lot. So of course, if you wanna jump higher, you're gonna have to train your jumps. Squats are gonna help just from the power and the strength in the legs, but actually performing jumping squats really gets you used to that jumping position and that power and increasing that vertical height there, that vertical jump. All right, we're busting through these, man. Let's do it. Oh yeah, there we go. 4 sets, already done. Now we are gonna go on to, let's see, I gotta check the dumbbell PDF here. So we got next, yeah, pardon my screen, I dropped my phone, as you can see. Incline high rows, oh yeah. So we're gonna grab a bench, put it in incline position, and row it nice and high, as the name explains. We're gonna go a little heavier on the dumbbells though. All right, as the name explains, you're rowing it high. So you can tell the sternum is firmly planted against the bench. You're flaring those elbows out, and you're rowing those dumbbells high, basically just under the chin there. You can feel it all in that upper back area. Excellent exercise to have that thickness and the strength in the upper back. The lats are still, of course, involved a bit, but as you flare those elbows, those traps, teres major, you're gonna start getting involved a little bit more. Oh yeah. All right, get a little break. As you can tell, a little winded, going right from the jumping squats to the high rows here. So if you feel like you need to catch your breath a bit, extend your rest times just slightly until you catch your breath and go on to the next set. About 60, 90 seconds, especially on the big compound movements. Oh yeah. Set number 3. That was good. I'm not fucking around today. Going right through it. Now you'll see the incline here. It's just about what you would do on, let's say, a incline bench press for the upper chest. Just about a 45-degree angle or so. You can go a little bit higher if you want, but for me, this is pretty comfortable. But you do want to really plant that sternum against the bench. So when you're rowing up, you kind of slightly arch in that lower back, and you'll feel some contraction in that lower back muscles too. It's kind of a 2-for-1 deal here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's it. That's set number 4. Get a little bit of a break while we check out what the next exercise is. The good thing about this is all the major compound exercises are gonna be 4 sets of 8 reps. So you don't really have to think about the set or rep range too much. All you have to do is check the exercises. And what we have next, we're gonna stay here with the same setup and do twisting incline press. So we're gonna be in the standard bench press position, press up and twist together, and then back down. And you can increase the twist too. So you'll see, starting in the standard press position with palms facing outward, you're gonna be pressing at the same time rotating. And now you can rotate where your palms together and squeeze there, or you can increase the rotation where you're pressing and rotating so your pinkies are together, and it's just gonna feel just an extra little bit movement there, and you're still squeezing at the top position. So you're gonna feel a lot of extra activation in an exercise like this, because you're not only adding the press, now you're adding that nice twist too, and coming together at the top position. So there's quite a lot of movement involved in an exercise like this. And you can definitely feel it. It's getting hot in here. It's kind of a cold day out. Wear a sweatshirt. As soon as you start pumping these weights up, body heat goes up, start burning more of those calories, start sweating, it gets hot. So I think that's just my cue of taking this sweatshirt off, showing the buff dude physique. Nice. Now I'm ready to go. Oh yeah, that's better. Ooh. All right, set number 3. Oh yeah. Whew, I feel a nice burn in there on these guys. It's good. I feel like they're working. They are. Do a little squeeze, a little flex between sets. Kind of feel a little extra pump in there. Or you can kind of stretch between sets. Kind of relieve a little bit of that tightness. Call this the come at me bro stretch. Ooh. Oh yeah, there we go. Whew. All right, last set. Oh yeah, that was good. I believe what's next on the agenda is push presses. I'm gonna double check in the PDF here. Oh yeah, the push press. Same set, same rep. I think we're gonna go ahead and stick with these weights, 50 pounders. Not too heavy, not too light. Since the rest times are quick, you can over this fast. You know, usually it'll stick a little bit lighter if you're decreasing the rest times and you just wanna keep your heart rate up and just go one after the other. If you're going a bit heavier, you might want a little extra rest time just to recuperate and make sure your body's ready for the next set. So we're gonna do standing on these guys. See, you get a little extra help from the legs, hence the name push press. So instead of just having locked out legs, locked out knees, and pushing straight through the shoulders, you're getting a lot of that leg drive. Now one thing to remember on push press is dip, drive, press. So you're dipping down, then you're driving through, and at the same time, you're pressing. So those three things are something to remember when performing the push press. The good thing about these is they help you getting a bit more weight than you usually do because you're getting a bit of that leg drive. Definitely feeling it. Going from high rows to incline twisting press right into push press is a lot. It's a lot for the shoulders, chest, back. Kind of a combination of the three. So we're gonna a little bit of extra rest now. Let me grab my water that I left over there. Forget about hydration. Of course, you got sleep, you got nutrition, you got your workouts, you got hydration. Just certain things you always got to remember and make sure you're always on point with. And it's gonna build that habit. So that way you don't even really have to think about it anymore. You just kind of do it. And all you're doing is reaping the benefits from it. Okay, time to reap the benefits of this exercise. Let's get to it. It's a good feeling. It's addictive. Anyone who I talk to that either has been working out for a long time or just starts working out, it's that pump, that feeling you get when you're working out. Your muscles swell, your heart rate goes up, blood's pumping, you have this like high, dopamine levels are dumped. It's just addictive. And it's a good thing. It's the best kind of addiction you can have, honestly. It being healthy, working out, pushing yourself. So we got one more set, 4th set, and then we're already moving on to the isolation exercises, but before we go that far, let me finish this one. Moving on to the isolations. Oh, first set is tricep. Now I'm gonna start with my weaker side, which is my left, move on to my dominant side, and then I'm gonna finish off with a few more reps on my weaker side. And this is what I'll tend to do in any kind of unilateral movement. Ugh. Oh, there we go, 10 reps. Move on to the next side. And as you can see, my upper arm is pretty much vertical. And then I'm bringing it down all the way to get that nice steep stretch and then extending up. And I don't have to lock necessarily at the top position, just enough to feel that contraction and let it down back to the bottom position here. And 3. There we go. Now that's feeling a little light. So I feel like I should bump it up just a little bit to make sure I'm always pushing myself hard enough. I just want to make sure I'm putting these up in the right spot. There we go. Oh, watch out behind you, Joe. Oh. All right, so we're gonna go to 40s. Okay. Now, usually, isolations, we're gonna decrease the rest times a bit more, just because it's not involving as many muscles and joints in the body, and we're not going quite as heavy. So, I'm gonna jump right back into the second set. And there is only 3 sets of these, so it goes pretty quick. Now with an exercise like this, you're really focusing on that stretch position. So bringing your arm down as far as you can, you're gonna feel stretch right in the tricep there. It's much like, because this is the single arm French press, so it's gonna be like a French press, or even maybe like a skull crusher. When you're bringing it down, you're gonna kind of feel that stretch coming from the tricep. And these ones in particular are working on that stretch position and not necessarily the lockout like I was saying. So as long as you're bringing it down enough where you feel that stretch in the tricep and then bring it up from there, you'll be good. All right, set number 3. Oh yeah, feeling a little fatigued. Oh, there we go. Whew. That felt good. Now we're done with the triceps. We're going to be moving on to the concentration curls. Now there's a few ways you can do this. You can just do it here in your inner thigh, curl up from this position. You can do a standing position where you're here and just hanging your arms straight down and curling from that position, which is one of my favorites. Or you can increase the bench here a bit. Support the back of your arm and do concentration curls just like so. Is that 10 reps? Go back to the weaker side. That's it. That feels good. Little break. Get some agua. See those little kids with their sippy cups? They'll take both hands. That's what I feel like at the gym. 1, because this thing's so big, and 2, like when I'm working out, I shake, especially when I have little rest times, my heart rate's up, blood's pumping, so I don't want to try to do it one-handed and end up spilling all over myself. It's happened, and it's embarrassing, but it's okay. As long as you just flex afterward, you should be good. All right, set number 2. Ah, 10. Now you'll notice you can add a little extra movement in this, which is gonna be, when you bring it up, you're gonna pull your pinky into your shoulder. So it's adding a little extra supination, and you'll feel, even that little change is gonna feel like it's getting a bit more contraction there in the bicep. Okay, we'll finish off the weak side. Feeling that pump. Definitely feeling that pump. Not bad, not bad. Sometimes it's necessary to flex in the mirror. You know, like sprinters have a stopwatch to see their time and, you know, see their progression. And if you're trying to make yourself look better, you have the mirror to make sure you're always getting that progress and looking good. Okay. Psyching myself up here for set number 3, the last one. Let's do this. That's 10. Oh yeah, feeling that burn. Oh yeah. Okay, a couple more here. Yes, we did it. Now that was the last, well, almost the last exercise. We got one more, we got abs. Can't forget those. We're gonna be doing some weighted crunches. Now we're just gonna do it on the ground here. My little pad, the safety pad. And we're just gonna be grabbing a dumbbell and let's see how many reps we have. We have 3 sets of 15 reps. So we're gonna go a little bit heavier. We're gonna try some, let's go up to some 55s here. Oh yeah. Yeah, this feels heavy. So feet are flat on the floor. You'll be grabbing this dumbbell and be placing it right on your chest. So you can tell these, you're pushing your lower back in and you're curling and flexing the spine here. So you're not really, there's not a big range of motion. You're really just picking your upper body off the ground and crunching in just like so. This is a short range of motion. You can go pretty heavy with it. And it's really, I always kind of equate these to kind of building those real blocky, kind of big abs because you can put a lot of weight on it. And so you're really kind of trying to build not only the strength and just your abdominals, but also a bit of the size too. Weighted crunches, I feel like, can be very beneficial for that. You got 2 more sets, 15 reps. These definitely isolate the abs. I think one of the best isolation exercises you can do for the abs. Oh. Okay, unless you get an ab cramp. Oh, those aren't fun. Okay, get in position here. Oh, burning out, gonna do a drop set. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm feeling these. Feeling that my abs are this close to cramping. I don't know if you've ever had an ab cramp before, but they're not fun. I remember there's this time where my brother was telling me that he got an ab cramp, and I'm just like, ab cramp? I've never heard of that before. I've never got one. This same day, the same workout, I got an ab cramp, and I found out real quick that what he was talking about, and they're not fun. And I'm about one rep away from getting an ab cramp. So I'm gonna drop the weight just a little bit. I'm gonna stretch my abs out. And a good stretch for abs, if you ever need it, is this guy right here. I think they call it like the cobra, maybe in like yoga. And it's just placing your hips on the ground arching that back and then pulling upwards. And you're gonna feel that stretch in the abs. It's gonna help a lot if your abs are feeling real tight. Bring down, push up, through. Oh yeah. Get those shoulders back and arch. Oh, it feels really good. See, already feeling better. Whew. Okay, let's get this last set and finish this up. Ooh. I'm just gonna do body weight because I feel like this weight's my abs are gonna seize. Here we go. Oh, that's it. We did it. Day 3 of phase 2, dumbbell only program. It felt good. Went right through. Just kind of a quick raw workout. Not a lot of cuts, not a lot of fancy things, just straight through. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more workouts just like this, please comment below and let me know, because they are pretty fun to do. They're quick, they're easy. I get a good workout. Hopefully you guys kind of get some motivation and learn a thing or two. And there we go. So please join me for day 4 of phase 2 next time. And as always, stay buff.